Hello friends, and welcome to TurtleQueenGaming, and back to If My Heart Had Wings. I'm getting the feeling that dinner's not going to be the best thing that we've ever tasted. When somebody's like, well, if you put me in charge of this, you can't blame me for what happened, so... I'm sure it's fine. Welcome back! Dinner's ready.
もう大好評でさ、お鍋丸ごと余っちゃった。
It was very popular. We still have a whole pot left. How about it? I woke up beside Kaneko as I make it look like I'm rummaging around the kitchen.
何してんの?
What are you doing? Not long after, Katori comes into the dining hall.
返して、私の退学届!
Give me my withdrawal notice back!
退学届?
Withdrawal notice? That's too bad. I've already hidden it somewhere else. What are you doing? I won't accept it. Just give it another chance.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. Feelings that this situation wasn't fair were bubbling up inside me. I know how Katori feels. It must have been incredibly difficult, and it makes me feel pain in my chest just imagining it. But it's only been 10 days since I came here. I feel like I want to do something for her, but isn't the time that I've been given too short? I get it. I'm just being nosy. I totally get it. Why are you talking to yourself? Give it back. It's mine. No way. If you want it back, look for it yourself. You're so mean! What happened to the sad feelings you had in the nice story that you were telling me just now? The hell if I know. You really are meanie after all! I whistle badly and play dumb. Hey, Kaneko! Yes? You saw where you hid it, didn't you? Where was it now? Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Hey, if you weren't here, Katori, I'd feel so sad. She's so frustrated. Katori's face has gone red. Looks like her rage gauge has reached max. Idiot! Moron! Knucklehead! I can still quit school without it! Firing off a few parting shots, Katori hurries out for the dining hall. Dinner's ready! You can heat it up in the microwave later. The door at the end of the hall closed with a slam. So, where did you hide it? I pulled a piece of paper out from under my shirt. Not bad. Thanks for your help. We all feel for her. We really do. Pib? Hello? At lunch break, Ageha and I were called to the staff room. It's because we were both absent yesterday. We told the truth and said we were hanging out and got a really severe scolding from our homeroom teacher. Well, that can't be helped. It's a good thing they didn't contact our parents. Yeah. Ageha isn't her usual cheerful self this morning. I said something terrible yesterday, didn't I? I couldn't stop myself from getting angry. Don't worry about it. You know, Katori understood why you did that. Actually, she was regretting it too, the fact that she had an argument with Ageha. No, that's not it. I think maybe the reason why I got angry then was because she was exactly right. And she said that I kiss up to everyone to make them like me. You don't kiss up to people though, do you? I wonder... There are lots of people who I get along with, but right now there are no people that I feel are close friends. The way I do when I hang out with you and the others. I guess that Ageha can get along with anyone, but it doesn't feel like there's anybody she's particularly close to. To be honest, I thought that was a little strange. I'm the same. I got along with everyone in the cycle racing club, but I couldn't talk to them in the same way I talk to you guys. That is a question of time. I hadn't spent the same amount of time with them. Me, Ageha, and the others were each other's very first friends, here, in this neighborhood, back before I can even remember. if there was anyone else who I got along with. Idiot, moron, knucklehead. Suddenly all those insults spring to mind. Do we really get along? It was true that the teacher asked me to do it. I was told to make it easier for her to join in with everyone. Even if you weren't told to, you were worried about Kotori anyway, weren't you? That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure I could do anything about it. In the end, it had the opposite effect. Kotori's taking the day off school today, too. Ageha thought it was her fault and was blaming herself. This morning, when I woke up, Kotori had already left. There were signs in the kitchen that the kitchen had been messed up, and it looked like she had been searching for the withdrawal notice I hid. Actually, it was in the drawer in my room. It's not your fault that Kotori hasn't come to school. Why do you think that? It's not just what I think. I'm almost completely certain. The truth is, I remembered that we were in the hallway of the school and took a quick look around. There was nobody passing, so I don't have to worry about anyone overhearing. Kotori wants to quit school. Huh? From a long time ago. Seems like she had decided before I came back here. Ageha was surprised to hear this out of the blue and didn't say anything. Then, it's not because she argued with the girls in class. There's a deeper reason for it. I think that it is also the reason for her recent behavior and attitude. So that's why she didn't join the soaring club. Yeah, since she was planning on to quit school soon, she thought that it would just cause problems for us. Is that so? So yesterday's argument was because you both misunderstood each other. That can't be it! We still have to clear things up since the argument! If Kotori disappears as things are now, I don't know what I'll do! Again, it takes her unfocused anger out on me by hitting me in the chest. Ow! 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 You should have told me that sooner, you idiot! I only found out by coincidence. Also, ouch! I can't just go around telling other people her secrets, can I? I just picked up the withdrawal notice by coincidence, so I didn't even know she was planning on submitting it, or even if she really was serious about it. I couldn't exactly ask her about it either. But... I'm sorry, okay? That hurts. Seriously, stop punching me. Then, I thought that she didn't want to quit school anymore. She'd been coming to school, helping out with the meal preparations in the dormitory, and it looked like she was enjoying herself. I just assumed that everything was okay now. On the way home today, I'm going there to apologize. Aoi, come with me. Yeah, sure. In an attempt to offer some comfort to Ageha, who was now crying, I stroked her head. Anyway, today is Friday. It was the deadline of the grace period for gathering club members given to us by Student Council Vice President Akira Kamoi? I don't know. After school, Ageha and I, and then one other person went to the soaring club's garage. The vice president came to see the four of us one by one, including club member Amane as we lined up. Did we get, what's his face to join? Oh, Kaneko! Thank God! She's so cool. A vein was clearly visible on the vice president's temple. Who is this? What do you mean? She's the new member. I'm the new club member. Kaneko Shiguri. Rejected. What the? You can't. What? What? Please explain. Yes, yes. I told you ghost members wouldn't be accepted. What exactly are you assuming here? This is tyranny of the student council. Yes, yes. What's wrong with me longing for the sky? 6 previous cases. This person is a repeat offender of acting as a ghost member. Dang it! What? Well, I get bored easily. That is why I reject it. Come on, it's okay, isn't it? We're in the same class, aren't we? You two are in the same class? I guess they are in the same grade. Come on, Akiri-chan. Please don't cling to me like that. She gets rid of Kaneko with a flat refusal. Dang it! It seems that she's used to dealing with her. Are there any other members? No. In that case, the club status is repealed. Vice President? Here. Marcy sheepishly passes her a printed out sheet of paper. It was the results of the Soaring Club's activities she had completed. What do you think? In all of these years, you have only flown once, a few days ago. Also, the fact that this occurred during lesson time is an outrage. You're not aiming to take part in any competitions, don't participate in school festivals, and you haven't really provided any announcements for your work or research. This falls into the category of an extremely individual hobby. Wouldn't this be the kind of activity in which a circle would be involved? Yes. Money? You can't just meekly admit it like that. It's no good, is it, Vice President? Whatever happens, there's a place I'd like to go to. There was something that sounded like a desperate appeal in Amani's voice. A place you'd like to go to? I promised Asuka. The Vice President said nothing as she looked at her, as if trying to figure out the true meaning. That's right. There are only 3 members, which is not enough to have been no which is not enough. There have been no research announcements. However... You... The Vice President looked as if she was about to say something very important, then looked behind us, toward the back of the garage. Katori! There was Katori. She had entered at some point. I have something to give back, she said to Amani. To me? But Katori did not come towards us. Next to the glider, with its sheet removed, she was looking down slightly at something on her lap. Amani walked over to her. Oh, what is it? Once this is complete, will it fly above the clouds? Huh? Katori looks at the white, sleek aircraft. And then she held out the thing that was on her lap, a photograph. Can I go to this place? This is... When Amani saw it, she was wide-eyed with surprise. This photo. Where did you find it? Tears welled up in her eyes. What is it? I don't know. Agaya and I walked over to take a look at the photograph that Katori was holding. It was a photograph of clouds. I wonder if Asuka was like her boyfriend or something, and that notebook actually belonged to him. It either belonged to him or her. Maybe it's her sister. I don't know. I don't know if Asuka is a male or female name, to be perfectly honest. A sunset dyed in indigo and orange. Or was it sunrise? In the beautifully colored clear morning glow was a huge row of clouds which looked just like a passage extending across the sky. This must be the passage of clouds. It's beautiful. Yeah. Agaya and I, Kaneko, and the Vice President were all fascinated by the miraculous spectacles shown in the photograph. Can it go to this place? Katori asked again. For a moment, I couldn't make the mental connection between the question and the view in the photograph. That was because it was a place too far away to be associated with the word go. This place. Will you go to this place? Above the clouds? Riding this glider. As I look at the photograph, I envisioned the white aircraft without an engine, flying across a sky that I remember being so graceful, great, and solemn. That really was a miraculous sight. All of us, even Akiri, held our breath as we waited for Amani's answer. Can it go to this place? Yeah, it can go there. She murmured as she took the photograph and looked at it nostalgically. That's what Azuka said. She's a genius. Mani, who had until now had tears in her eyes, smiled happily as she said that name. Sister? Girlfriend? I don't know. Wants to join too. That's if someone like me won't be a burden. She spoke with both fear and lack of confidence in her voice. However, in her eyes seemed to be a strong determination. When Imani saw those eyes, she answered, "Of course, you're very welcome." I met the sky and yearned for it. Oh my god, did we finally get through the intro? Holy crap! That was amazeballs. Oh my god. I think I paid like $20 for this game. This is amazing. I hope that I can purchase more games by this company because holy crap. Okay. Wow, that was such a pretty photo, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Oh, are you feeling cranky, Akira? Akari? Akira? Hmm? No, not at all. Katori appeared just as you were about to bring down the rain of pain upon them. They just thought that you were a nagging, angry kind of person, didn't they, Akari? Don't sound so happy when you say that. I'm the one who accepted this thankless task. I'm the only one who understands you. Isn't that right, Akari-chan? Thanks. Could you let go of me? Kanako's adorable. It's not that I'm in a bad mood or anything. It's just that I've been thinking. Hey, Kanako? Yeah? That transfer student. Who is he? He's the dorm mother. Oh, that was Kari. He's the dorm mother. Dorm mother? Yeah, he's a nice guy. Have you fallen for him? Don't be ridiculous! He's only just transferred here, but he can already handle the antisocial senior Machizuki so well. I just thought he was very astute, that's all. Are you praising him? Yes. Huh. So what if I am? For now, the number of members needed for the club had been reached, and the vice president left the garage, together with Kanako. The rest of us continued to look at the photograph that Katori had brought. Such a beautiful sky. But these clouds are a very unusual shape. Yeah, I've never seen clouds like this before. Me neither. These clouds appeared before you and I were born. Before we were born? What on earth is this photograph? It was a really beautiful photograph. However, it was the same as the picture in old photo albums, and the sort that you would take to a Photoshop and have developed, and was printed on paper with logos on the back. This phenomenon is known as morning glory. It only occurs under certain conditions. Morning glory? It's a path of clouds in the sky, several kilometers long. A path of clouds like this, several kilometers long? It's a very rare phenomenon, and most recent occurrence was 26 years ago. The Soaring Club members at that time flew the glider and took this photograph. Wow, so that means this photograph was taken in Kazagura? Yes, it was. Was the one who took the photo one of the old members of the club? Yes, that's right. To think that this amazing spectacle occurred right here in my hometown, and the person who took the photograph was a member of the club to which I now belong. Even though the thing that I thought was so far away has now become a lot closer, it still doesn't seem real somehow. I think that I felt something along the lines of, dude, that's amazing. Hold on a sec. Her face looked like she was about to say, I've just realized something very important. What is it? Did you say that they flew the glider and took this photo? Yes, I did. That's what it says in the flight log. So that means, Geihai, take another look at the photograph. If you wanted to take a photograph from above the clouds, at the very least, the camera would have to be positioned higher than the clouds. Did the glider actually fly this high? Well, yes. The physical evidence is right there in front of you. Again, I turned to look at the white aircraft. I don't know how many meters it was, and this wasn't just imagination, but when I picture actually flying in the thing above the clouds, it looks kind of unreliable. Before I came to the school, the Soaring Club had already lost its status as a club, and all that was left was the equipment that was in here. The same goes for this photograph. It was also left here. Amani takes the photograph in her hand and squints her eyes with nostalgia. This is where Azuka wanted to go. Azuka and I wanted to go to this place, and that's why we started constructing the glider. Azuka. There's that name again. Whenever Amani says that name, she becomes very nostalgic. Who is this Azuka person? Here. While we were talking, Katori was listening quietly, but then held out the notebook to Amani. I thought I had seen it somewhere before. It was the notebook with the things I want to do list. The photo was inside this. The photo was inside this. Excuse me. This is Izuka's flying log. Why do you have this? It was at the dormitory. In my room. The dormitory in your room. Are you by any chance living in Flying Fish Manor? A little surprised to hear that name all of a sudden, Katori nodded. It was hidden in a gap between the shelves. It looked like a diary inside. There are things about the glider and about you written in it. Me? Yes, maybe. You're Azuka's close friend, aren't you? For some reason, Amani didn't answer and looked at the worn cover of the notebook. I read this and then became interested in gliders. Read. Using only its wings, it uses the wind to fly across the sky. An aircraft that's just like a bird. To aim to fly above the clouds is something that, like that, I thought, to aim to fly above the clouds and something like that, I thought it was amazing. But I thought it was much further back in the past. When I looked at the dates, I thought that Azuka and the others must have graduated already. I didn't think that it would still be going on now. But if you were interested in gliders, why didn't you come check out the soaring club? I asked in a lighthearted manner. Actually, she was so interested in them that just looking at a real glider makes her eyes sparkle with wonder. The owner of the diary might no longer be around, though. Well... Katori held tightly to the hem of her skirt. I didn't think they'd let me join. Katori. Listening to her words, I felt a dull pain coming from my right knee. Somewhere that she couldn't enter. That's what she believed, and that's why she didn't try to find out about the current status of the soaring club. It might have been similar to me after I injured my knee and tried to avoid hearing any information about the cycle racing club. The more I knew, the more envious I would become. That's why I was surprised when I saw the glider flying over Windmill Hill. I was so excited, I could feel my heart pounding. That was the time that Katori and I first met. In that peaceful landscape, Katori watched the white aircraft flying over with such enthusiasm. Really? When Amani heard Katori's story, she took a deep breath. Can I take a look? Yeah! Amani put the book on the table but didn't read it straight away, and instead went to boil some water in the electric kettle first. Then she prepared the tea set. When the pleasant aroma of the tea started to fill the air, Amani sat down and finally turned to the first page. Her cheeks went slightly pink and her eyes seemed kind of nervous. Amani's eyes moved from left to right across the page, slowly, carefully. It felt to me that she was digesting it one letter at a time. She took a sip of the boiling tea. She placed the cup back on the saucer and then turned to the next page. She began to smile. Maybe something fun was written there. She giggled as if she had become lost in memories. The nervousness that was in her eyes when reading the first page had disappeared. She's smiling. Yeah. It was a calm and happy smile. Or so we thought. Then, looking at the next page, she opened her eyes wide. There must be something surprising written on that page. From the look on her face, she seemed taken aback as she continued to read. After that, Amani's expression continued to change as she turned the pages. She smiled, seemed surprised, looked troubled, appeared to be sulking, and then smiled again. Hey, what kind of things are written in there? It's a record of the soaring club's activities. Well, I say that, but most of it is just like a normal diary. It's about how Asuka spent every day with her best friend. It's written in really bad handwriting, so it's hard to read. Amani's best friend, huh? I wonder what sort of person Asuka is. Strange, probably. Playing tricks on people and surprising them, throwing pies in the dormitory dining hall. But when you read it, it had an effect on you, didn't it? Yeah. It seemed really fun. We could tell by the look on Amani's face that Azuka's flight log was full of funny stories. It was also proof that the time they spent together was equally fun. When she reached what was probably the last page of the diary, Amani had tears in her eyes. As Amani smiled nostalgically, a clear drop ran down from the corner of her squinted eye. Was something sad written there, I wonder? But she's smiling. The log stops halfway through. The last thing that was written in there was things I want to do. The passage that we were looking at. I want to pass through the passage of the cloud. Amani mumbled in a quiet voice before bursting into tears, while still smiling. She must have been smiling because she was happy. Then the tears must have been because it was all in the past. Just looking at her made me feel a terrible pain inside, like my chest was closing up. Well, that was depressing. And nostalgic and everything. And we're going to stop there. And you'll have to wait until the next episode to hear the conclusion. So until then, peace out, y'all.